Well, Dexter, kill the Dark Passenger. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. It is Dexter Resurrection Theory content. Oh, aye, when this is getting uploaded, it's Thursday. We do not have long left until episode 3. And of course, episode 1, Dexter has escaped Iron Lake and he's arrived in New York City. And he sees Harrison in the hotel. Episode 2 basically features entirely on New York City, with the exception of Batista still at Iron Lake. But who did we meet? A new killer. He is going around killing taxi drivers. He goes by the name of Dark Passenger, and 50-odd-year-old Dexter didn't take too kindly to this because he's got his own Dark Passenger, right? Whether you think it's Killen's side or Harry or sometimes Brian or sometimes whoever, reality is Dexter did not like the fact that this guy was going around with the nickname the Dark Passenger. He's like, I refuse to call him that. I'll call him the Imposter. I found that was pretty funny. But this video is about, will Dexter kill the Dark Passenger? Right. Dexter is not going out to the Dark Passenger, right? The Dark Passenger is also not a guy that is going to be like, the season-long villain. Look at the many actors that we've got in this show, folks, right? You get Peter Dinklage, you've got the woman that plays Charlie, you've got Bobby Bacala, you get the guy from Modern Family. You've got a lot of characters, a lot of big actors waiting to be introduced. And obviously there is some form of serial killers club / cult. My prediction, I've seen a few people say this, I believe that Dexter will kill this guy and spot an infight on the table, and he will go and pretend that he's the Dark Passenger. Because doesn't that make a lot of sense, folks? That Dexter would go as the Dark Passenger because that's the nickname that he would be most associated with. But again, I will be interested to see how they portray the serial killer club, because in the trailer you've got Dexter talking to, I believe it's Peter Dinklage's character Leo, and he's like, if you really thought you knew me, you wouldn't be speaking to me, kind of thing. He's like, how could you be sitting here if you knew if you really truly knew who I was? But I guess the logic still applies though, if Dexter speaking as the Dark Passenger, the guy that's going around killing taxi men, so it'll be interesting. But that's my prediction, folks. I believe that Dexter will kill the Dark Passenger. He will kill him in the basement underneath Blessing's house, which is kind of tragic for 50-odd-year-old Dexter, but it's kind of funny. He will then get the invitation. Well, he'll probably get the invitation while he's fetting this guy out, Ronald Schmidt's house. He'll get the invitation, kill him, and then go to it. I believe episode 3 is pretty much going to be dedicated to him killing this guy. The police will probably get on to Harrison having a connection to the death of the guy back in episode 1 in the hotel. And I also believe in episode 3 we're going to get introduced to a lot of heavy hitters in the serial killer club. Anyway, folks, leave your thoughts down below. We'll be back very soon. What do you think? Do you think Dexter's going to kill the Dark Passenger, or do you think it'll simply just be a one and done? I believe he'll kill him, and then he'll end up going to the club as the Dark Passenger, because it's the name as well that makes me think that's going to happen, folks. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. We'll be back very soon with more Dexter content. Episode 3 review coming soon. Apologies for the incoherentness, folks, because it's 4 in the morning and I am dead.